another 90s nostalgia, and today I'm going to be talking about a TV show which was a British kids TV show which started in 1995, and it was called The Queen's Nose. Now, I've talked about this with Ian once before as well, and he said like we'd talked about it, and I said I was going to do a 90s nostalgia on it, and then I never got round to it until now. But yeah, so I actually watched a couple of episodes of the show before doing this, because I used to watch it when I was younger, but the only thing I could remember about it was that it was about a 50p, and I brought a 50p with me here because I thought, well, if you're not from England, you might not know what a 50p is. So basically, this is a 50p, it's kind of like this funny little shape, and it's half of a pound, so I guess it would be the equivalent to 2 quarters. I guess you'd have 50, like, it's half of a pound, so, you know, say in America you'd have half a dollar, which would be 2 quarters, is that right? Yeah. And so 50p is half a pound, so we have a coin for that. So basically this girl, I don't know how it comes about, but this girl finds a 50p, which happens to be a lucky 50p, and grant her magic wishes, somehow, and they call it the Queen's Nose, and she wishes on it, and I don't know how they discovered that, but somewhere along the beginning I'm sure that, you know, is made clear, and basically the show is kind of about that. But I have, like I said, I just watched it back, and honestly it kind of really feels really dated now, and very British. Which sounds weird because it is a British show, but it seemed really, really British, kind of, and I was like, okay. So I believe it wasn't in other countries, but if it was, I suppose, maybe, I don't know. But basically, yeah, it was kind of just about, I honestly watched them back, and I have great memories of The Queen's Nose. When I speak to people about it, I'm like, oh yeah, The Queen's Nose, I loved that show. I now wouldn't watch it now. It's not super exciting, I don't think. Not a lot happened in the episodes that I saw. You know, maybe she just lived her daily life, this girl, and she had, you know, parents, and there was some maybe grandparents, I think. And it was just, I don't know, it looked very old and dated, and it kind of felt a bit out of fashion now. It just, I don't know, I just kind of didn't get a much fun vibe from it as I used to, and the girl seems kind of older than I remember her being. Like, she seems quite old. I thought she was quite younger, but who knows. So I think her name was, I don't know, her name wasn't Harmony, I think that was somebody else in the show. But I really like the opening to the show. Their like intro type thing has one of those, have you ever had like, I think it's called is it a kaleidoscope? I don't know, you put your eye in it like this and you turn it, and all these little colours and little shapes all move around. Has anyone heard of that? Is that what that is? And at the beginning it's kind of like that kind of effect, which is really cool, and I really liked that bit. But apart from that, I was just like, So, have you guys ever watched a show back that you enjoyed when you were younger and then thought, oh okay, this isn't quite how I remember it? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you remember watching The Queen's Nose? I'm sorry I don't have a lot to say about it. It's just because, like I say, I was like, yes, The Queen's Nose, and then I watched it and I was like, huh. But I'm pretty sure it ran till like 2000 or 2001. So it, you know, it was on for quite a bit, and it was enjoyable at the time, but now it's kind of a thing of the past. I don't think they have it on anymore either. But yeah, so there we go. A bit of knowledge about 50p's too, if you didn't know what a 50p was. Now you do. Yeah, so until then guys, this is 90s Nostalgia. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever watched The Queen's Nose, or if you've heard of it, or if you live in another country, did you see it there, or anything like that. And until then guys, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to thumbs up for more 90s Nostalgia, subscribe if you haven't already, or if you're a newbie, and I'll see you then. Goodbye! And here is the 50p closer.